to surrender to the process. Hi guys, this is Sam, a life coach, guide, mentor, and I want to talk a little bit about surrendering. There is so much to this topic, so I'm going to bring it into the most simplest terms, bring some really important things that go with this topic. And one of the biggest things, I do mention the process. If you guys are wondering what process, I am specifically talking about the Ascension process, but this actually entails surrendering to life, surrendering to anything and everything that you are right now struggling with. Okay? Because everything is a process, because life is a journey, and one of the biggest keys to all of this is surrendering. Surrendering to your light, source, God, universe, whatever name you connect to, so that you can continue to allow this powerful, infinite, divine, higher self-intelligence, higher cosmic intelligence to take over. And one of the other biggest things is that we do this so unconsciously. We fight, we resist at such a deep subconscious level that we don't even know when we're doing it. And I'm going to bring through one of the simplest things and one of the most powerful ways to open yourself up to the surrendering process even deeper. Okay. One of the biggest things that I have learned, and it's so fascinating to me. Well, there's a lot of fascinating things, that there's still not a lot of people talking about this, which is part of the reason why I feel it was important to bring this up. We have glorified thinking from the head, thinking from your linear mind, thinking from your ego. However, this is how we start to resist, because when we're thinking, we're not fully in our bodies. We're not in our heart space. We're not in the now. We're not present. When you're in your head, you're in survival. You're in fight or flight mode. You're in the perceived future, perceived past. So you're not fully here. What does that mean? You're actually fighting. You've disconnected from your body. You've disconnected from this now. And you are literally making things harder for yourself. As you open up, as you start to feel how closed, tight, stress thinking keeps you, you're going to start to realize that this keeps you in fight mode. And it keeps you going around in circles in a karmic cycle. It keeps you in this life is hard. It keeps you resisting the very force that is here to support you. So it is a little mind-blowing when you start to really feel into how you've been doing this all along without even knowing it. Making life harder, fighting this whole process, allowing things to not be smooth and simple. And so, again, allowing yourself to recognize and become more aware of when you're here. Really starting to recognize when you even use this word, thinking. I'm thinking, let me think about it. because it's a huge key. The word keeps you in this linear, closed mind state. The moment that you start to open and start to feel things with your whole body, it's the moment things start to shift for you. And it is a moment, in that moment, you start to take a step back. You start to let the armor down. And you start to be more present with your light and be more present in the now. This shifts everything for you. This starts to support you in whatever it is that you're experiencing right now. Whatever process you're in, whatever challenge you're being faced with. And again, with the Ascension process, there's so much with that within itself. Like there's so much. You guys know what I'm talking about. But this, again, I wanted to bring this through and apply to everything. Because everything is about surrendering. This is about going with the flow now. This is about opening ourselves up to a whole new way. That yes, it's different. Might be a little uncomfortable at first. There's going to be a lot of emotions to feel. There's going to be a lot of different growing pains to embrace. But allowing yourself the opportunity to start breathing through this. Start opening up so that you can deepen the level of surrender. Your whole experience is going to change. Your whole reality is going to shift. Your whole world is going to open up. Your whole body is going to open up. Your mind will open up. And you will no longer live in the same reality that you once did. You're going to start to see things different. You're going to start to open up to new perceptions. You're going to start to open up to whole new ways. More energy is going to flow through you. More light is going to flow through you. And you're going to start flowing. This is about flowing with this. We've lived for far too long in the resistance, in the fight, in the struggle, in the hardship, in the challenges. We're done. And each and every single person has to get to so many different levels of I'm effing done with this. There's a lot to that. Just a huge part of the process too. Getting comfortable with the uncomfortability is huge. Surrendering is not comfortable at times. There will be a lot of things that will push you into feeling things that you had buried so deep inside of you. There will be moments where you will be pushed to do things that you've never done before. There will be moments where you will be revealed and you will see things that completely open you up and are extremely hard and emotional. But the more that you open up and the more that you allow yourself to embrace everything you're feeling, the moment your body starts to shift everything, and you will no longer be bound to all of those emotions, memories, hardships, all of that stuff starts to dissolve. Newness comes through. New aspects of yourself come through that are no longer in alignment and no longer accepting the old ways anymore. You do become a whole different person. You do become newer aspect of yourself, higher self aspect of yourself, which is huge. And so allowing yourself to become more aware with when you're thinking, when you're too much here, when you use that word, when you are tight, stressed, is so, so huge, so that you can continue to deepen your surrender. It's everything, guys. I cannot, well, I can go on and on and on about this, but I want to keep these videos short for you guys. Again, no matter what you're going through, no matter what experience, no matter what challenge you are that's coming through into your reality, the biggest and most powerful key that you can gift yourself is the opportunity to surrender. Completely open up to the energy, completely open up to your light, and you're going to start to see a shift. So I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you for being here. If you'd like to share more of your experience, you'd like to share what you're going through as well, maybe you have questions, you're more than welcome to comment below or contact me at coachsamrod.com. Take care.